Welcome back. Okay, today we're covering the fourth part to the videos of my Halloween miniatures and crafts. The previous videos I covered the miniatures, the Halloween, the mask for the dolls, and this is you guys. It's you should check it out. And the I also covered the Ouija board and the spiders and the glow in the dark skeleton and the other miniatures, plus the pails with the little candies, miniature candies and miniature pails. And today we're gonna cover now. The next video we're gonna cover is the goblets with miniature eyeballs and the wine bottle. Now the wine bottle contains liquid, and I will show you guys how I did this. I'll make a quick tutorial. So yeah, so the goblets are made with different styles, and you could also add the little eyeballs to the sides, sticky eyeballs, stick them. We'll show you the liquid, and I didn't have the things to make slime, so what I did do is I did kind of like a green liquid and the wine. I will show you the next bottle. For that you will need different sizes of straws. I have these. They're caps. I forgot to what, but they're like plastic. These are more squeezable caps. You could also get straws of the same size, but you should get them a different size. I got one size. I have a different size for the top, the cap, and this would be for the neck of the wine bottle. So yeah, and then you would need some like parchment paper, wax paper, and and I have a paintbrush to gloss at the end, and of course a glue gun. Yeah, so and these will be the things that we need in. Plus, if you would like nail polish to paint the bottle, or one color, or acrylic paint. And if you want, I found it says good brew. I'm sorry, yeah. The closer it won't get it right, but it says good brew. Because it wasn't seen, I decided to just put a little tick. And that's what I got so far. But if this I did get it from Binky Bee, I think it is, a twinkle star, a twinkle, rainbow twinkle. One of these two, I think it was Binky Bee, and she did this tutorial. And if you guys would like a printout, go see her video. She's amazing with her crafts, beautiful. Um, Also, yeah, she would have the printout. You guys could check out Sugar Charm Shop, Kamaru Kawaii, Binky Bee, Rainbow Twinkle, Pipe Cleaner Crafts at Jolanda Mew with Mew as a meow. Jolanda Meow, I think it is a meow. Yeah, sorry, meow. She was also known as DIY miniatures. If I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so let's get on with the tutorial on how to do it, and I will show you guys. After that, you guys could use acrylic paint, a little bit of black, a little bit of red. You take off the cap. You have the wine. If you guys will see, you have wine will come out. Yeah, and you guys can use food coloring. I didn't use food coloring. I tell you why, because it's staining. But there you go. And you have your wine. So I use acrylic paint, water, and acrylic paint, water, a little bit of black, a little bit more of red, a tiny bit of brown, just to give it that wine color. I'm going to show you guys on my fingertips, if you see. It can still give it that wine color, but Binky Bee did use food coloring, And then she added a little bit of green and a little bit of red. I'm not sure. I think that's the color she said. But I didn't use food coloring because it is staining. And when you're working with these, if the spills by error, when you're working with miniatures, you tend to, by mistake, bang it and, it could fall. And if it's not dripping, thank God, because the cap happens to be the sizes are perfect. But I'll show you guys how I did it, okay? So we'll begin by cutting. And if you're using a glue gun and you're a minor, please ask your parents' permission if you're a kid, and not even their permission, have their supervision. So this one already has the bottom part. So what I would do is that I would cut it just about here. And I'll show you guys. And I have this size, more or less the same size. And then if you don't have it that way, what you can do is on the parchment paper, put a nice amount of hot glue. Don't touch it, kids. And then after that, I'm using one hand. Sorry, I'm recording with one hand. Then you can quickly add the straw on the top of the hot glue and let it sit in there. Okay. And then we're gonna also, after we take this apart, I will show you guys how to, you take it apart, let it dry out, let it dry, take it apart. In the meantime, what you can do is, the other straws, measure them. The size is bigger, so I use the other end. It goes from bigger to small. I will show you guys. I'm going to use this end because it's smaller. So I'll start measuring the tighter fit. This is you guys could get this from the clinic. You guys could ask the doctor, or if they could give you a few of them without using, not the ones. These are the little plastic pieces that go when they take your temperature in the doctor's clinic, and it goes into the metal plate that goes in here, the little pick, and this pick goes under your tongue. You can ask the doctors when they do take your temperature if they could give you a few if you want to work with it. I like it because it goes from big end to small, so you could do different crafts using different ends for different variations, and a lot of them do great for other smaller straw toppers and whatnot. You could top one straw after another, or plastic. So I did that. I'm very cool in my clinic, and a lot of the plastic pieces, which by the way, this plastic piece, I also got it. I don't really know what the use was it for, but when I seen this, I said, oh, I like that. And my doctor's really cool with me, so she gave it to me. Yeah, but you guys should ask, if you would like them. Just tell them your purpose, and I don't think they have a problem. The clinic has a lot of them, so I don't think there should be a problem. So this should be dry by now. Yeah, so you pull it easily, carefully, or loosens up, and you're gonna start removing the glue going down. And I say that because if you pull it up, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it apart, the glue, and you would have to do the process all over again. So you start removing it, pulling it down, if you see what I mean, like this. It's being a little bit difficult. Sorry, one hand's a little bit difficult, so it's taking a little bit longer, but I will show you guys what I mean. 1 second. Okay, pulling it down like that. Okay, so there it goes. Okay. Alright, so now this would also be cut to the measurements. Okay, I will cut it. Now I'm going to cut this also to the measurements to what it would be as the length you want it. You're going to put a little partial inside, about maybe 2 centimeters deep. Okay, what would be about that depth into the bottle. And then you're going to cut the length of the neck that you would like. Okay, you guys will show you. Okay, I cut this much, and if I want to cut more, I would cut it later on. I would do it after I attach it. And the process to attach it, I'm going to tell you guys because with one hand is difficult. What you're going to do is that you're going to add some glue, right, around the rim, making sure that you're adding a small amount, that the middle you have a hole, a gate where you could put the straw in and push it in and have straw enough to the liquid to come out through the straw. So I'm going to show you guys an example of how I do that first. Okay, I added the hot glue already. I did the middle and then I put the straw while the glue was hot, right, which is still actually it is. And so the straw keeps on curving. And so there's a hole in the middle. And then what you do is that you twirl it a little bit. If it's just to make sure the glue attaches to the straw, you just twirl it, to whatever end, and make sure that the straw like catches them. It's right in the middle, it's straight. So you guys see it from this angle. You guys can see it from the inside, like I'm explaining, and you squeeze it. Make sure if any air can come out, then liquid could come out from the straw. And if you squeeze, be gentle because you might loosen up the glue in the bottom and you have to do the process all over again because the liquid could end up coming out from the bottom. And then we're going to add glue on the top, like giving it like a round shape, let it form like a little mountain. So it could give it the round bottle shape like that, which is glue. And with the glue gun itself, you could start shaping it. Okay, I will show you guys how I did it. Okay, I can't show you doing it at the moment, but I'm going to show you how I did it. Okay, so I got to show you. Here it goes. I'm sorry that in the middle I just got some footage, empty footage. So yeah, here goes how I shaped it with the glue, the hot glue, and then I cut it. So yeah, here goes the bottle. And then what we need to do is paint. So I started cutting the straw and I snipped off the top part first, and then I kept on snipping off pieces, if you see, until I got to the right part, which is at the end is about 1 inch. So if you guys get this piece, this plastic straw, you guys can see. And then I put it in hot glue because remember this is gonna be the top part to the top, and then that part right there with hot glue, and then we're gonna snip the end however you want the length of the top to be. We'll snip it, and then we will also paint it. Once it's upside down like that. Oh, that's how the top will look with the glue part facing up, and the cut part is what's gonna be the entrance to the top. When you put it on it. So what we need to do now is paint it and give it its look, its design. And everyone is different, so everyone can do it how they please. And then I'll show you the finishing product. The same thing process would be just the same thing with the goblets. You would use the end of the straw, like you could use this part for the goblets, cut it, and then I use the black straw, glue it with the hot glue, just almost the same process, would be like an upside down goblet like that. And then you put a dab of hot glue and you put the goblet like that. It will be like that on the hot glue, and the end will be the end of that would be the goblet. Sorry for the shakiness. I suffer from nerves also, so I shake a lot. All right, so I'll show you the ending product, and then I'll show you the how I do the process to the goblet. And yeah, so I'll be right back. All right, I put it on a bamboo stick or a skewer stick so I could paint it, and I will be using this nail polish, this dark winey color. Okay. Okay, so now it's done, and I'm gonna put it out to dry. I'm gonna do the top. Um, I'll put it